Hello, my name is Lance King, and this is What Can I Achieve Today Focus Radio. And as I'm walking down this street here, I'm going to discuss a few of my goals and why I'm doing this daily show, so that I can help inspire others who are looking to get out of that rut of not being able to do their goals for one reason or another. My own personal struggles has been with procrastination, having lots of ideas and not being able to focus enough on them, or having lots of daily trials or issues with ex-spouses, things with children, and traveling a lot for work, and everything in between. And so because I know that I'm not the only one that's actually having to deal with these sort of things, I just thought that I would be able to deal with a few of these issues on radio or on the internet, if you will, because I know that if I'm out there sharing what I learn along the way, hopefully that can help and inspire other people doing the same thing. And at this very moment, I'm walking down a street here in a small hill town, Italy, and it's called Frascati, and I'm spending a little bit of time with my children here because it's my weekend. I flew in to see them, and now I'm going to drop them off in an hour and head back to the daily work grind. But one of the things I want to talk about is my own personal goals that I set, and I was reading this book called Millionaire, and it was about this. If you haven't read the book by Mark Fisher, Instant Millionaire, it's a pretty amazing book, and it talks about a young man who wants to do something with his life, and he wants to become wealthy. So he goes off to see this man who is wealthy, and he puts him through the wealthy man puts this young man through a series of tests, and one of those test was to write down what he thought he would be able to earn in a year. And he wrote down a small number, and that number was indicative of his own mind and his own thinking. And I had to think about the exercise myself, because a couple months ago I did exercise with my kids to set some goals for themselves and just to get them into the habit. And it was quite interesting. So I had come up with, in 10 years time, I want to have at least $300 million in assets. And I want to do that through a series of online ventures and public speaking, and use some of my own life stories of not seeing my own father for about 30 years, having him in my life, and then having him come back as a platform to share the power of forgiveness. And I love online business, and I have a couple of online businesses that I want to promote to help as many people as possible. And one of those is this, where I want to help people achieve their own goals. And this is extremely important, not only for myself, but as I'm going through this journey and being able to help others, I'm also helping myself. And that, to me, is probably the one thing that I get back that I love the most, because being able to help someone else was really driven home when I was in a wartime situation for about a year as a soldier in Afghanistan. And I learned many people don't even have the choice or the opportunity sometimes to even know what they don't know. They're just struggling to survive. And I have so many opportunities given to me. Not that they've come easy, but given to me in the sense that I live in countries that have a certain amount of freedom that others do not. And so I want to take those freedoms, because I don't take them lightly anymore. and use them to maximize my own abilities to help others. And so my 10-year goals are to have $300 million in wealth, and do that through a series of online businesses and being able to coach people on achieving their own goals. And that's why this radio station is called What Can I Achieve Focus Radio. That is it for today. I will also upload some of the concepts that I'm learning along the way, so that if you want to subscribe, go ahead and do so, and you'll get the daily shot. Talk to you soon.